Hi everybody, it's Paris. I'm here to give you your reading for Sagittarius. This is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Cross watchers are always welcome. So if you're the one watching this video, the chances are this the message is for you, okay? This is for the collective of Sagittarius because this is a general reading. So it will not resonate with every single Sagittarius out there, all right, unfortunately. So take what does resonate with you and then leave the rest, all right, guys? If you did want a personal reading though, you know, so it is 100% personal to you, then the information is in my description along with the decks that I use in my readings. All that I ask is that you guys remain positive on my page with me and with other people who comment, okay? So Sagittarius, this is mid-October reading. I'm use my new Palladini deck for you guys. Alrighty, ready? This is for Sagittarius. Ooh, 3 cards. Ooh, 2 of Wands. Queen of Swords. Okay. Tower. Right. So this reading. I'm gonna get the basis of your reading down, and then we're gonna start from the top. Okay. Oh wow. So out here in Denver, you guys, it's 30 degrees. We've already had a snowstorm. It's crazy. I'm from the south, so I don't understand cold weather. I don't understand it. I bought boots and everything. All right. Whew. Seven. All right, 2 more cards, please, for my Sages. Ooh la la. All right. All right, guys. Got the cards out. Sorry if that's loud. I don't mean to be loud. So let's start from the top, shall we? So basically, if I can grab it. 2 of Wands. This is fire energy. This is you shining through on your reading because you are a fire sign, okay? So the 2 of Wands. So basically, this is meaning that you're having to make an important decision and it will to be able to move ahead. But the 2 of Wands, he has the world in his hands. So he probably has several different avenues to go down. So right now you're trying to figure out which one is the right avenue. And then crossing you have the Queen of Swords, okay? This is air energy, so you could be dealing with an air sign or have air in your chart, but it looks like some of you are dealing with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. The Queen of Swords, definitely somebody who is very vocal about what she wants and what she doesn't want. So I feel like some of you are dealing with someone who is trying to perhaps persuade you to go a different route than what you have planned on going in life, okay? And reason being is because we got the Tower here, okay? And I know the Tower is scary. It's about uprooting, upheaval, uncomfortable time, okay? I mean, look, it's a building on fire. People are falling out. So I feel like someone is trying to persuade you to go down a different avenue because things are just probably got into like an argument or a fight or something that's created a major shift in your life, because this is major arcana. So it's created some type of major shift in what feels like the wrong direction. But the thing about the Tower, guys, is the Tower is like what happens when you become complacent in life and you don't make the necessary changes that you need to make in order to advance. So the universe, you know, in order to shift you in the right direction, it's uncomfortable because you're complacent, but it's necessary to put you on the right track. Does that make sense? Okay. And I feel like with the 10 of Rods, this is fire energy. I feel like this person that you're dealing with in this certain situation, and I always say, you know, this is a general reading. It doesn't have to be about a relationship. This could be about a boss. This could be about a partner. However it resonates with you, okay? But I feel like it's becoming too burdensome for you, and you're ready to just drop it. Okay? But this whole situation with the 9 of Swords, you just you can't keep replaying. You can't stop replaying how things went in your head. Okay, it's been keeping you up at night. Okay, it's like extreme anxiety. It's making you sleep. Okay, so you keep replaying how things went over and over in your head, and you feel like you put with the 7 of Pentacles with Earth energy. You feel like you put in all this hard work into this situation, you know, however it resonates with you, whether it be a relationship or your job or whoever you're dealing with. You feel like you put in all this work for nothing. Okay, that's you're scared that you put all the work in for nothing. You know, just wasted time, wasted energy, you know, wasted faith. So with the 7 of Wands, this person who's like very vocal with you about how they feel about things and can somewhat be a bit persuasive, I feel like they feel like you just kind of see things from your point of view and you're not looking at them from their point of view, and that's become an issue. All right, but with the Moon card coming in, this is the card of Pisces. You could have Pisces in your chart or be dealing with Pisces, but or they could have Pisces in their chart or whatever. But what you're wanting is you're just you're wanting to not, when you're dealing with this person, you feel like, okay, so you keep having to defend how you feel. This other person feels like you don't look at things from their point of view. So it's like y'all are in the dark together, like y'all have no way, y'all have no path. And so you're trying to make the best decision possible, you know, to go the right avenue so that everybody's happy, but it's just been complicated. And it also shows that in the near future, you're going to be on a completely new path. All right, it could be alone, it could be another job, but this is major arcana. This is the Fool. So this is a new cycle, completely, like a major new cycle. So this is you possibly leaving. You see he's got his bags packed. Okay, and then like I said, you have the 2 of Rods there, you got the 2 of Swords here. So this is also about being indecisive, but it's also about, say you got 2 moons here, but it's also about, I feel like the reason why you just can't decide if you want to go or stay is because you just feel like, I don't know, like I feel like with the Moon card there and the Moon card, you know, the Moon above your decision, I feel like you think that you can still fix things, all right? And you're just scared that you put in all this hard work for nothing, okay? Like I said, you're losing sleep over it. It's giving you anxiety. But you're just tired. You know, all this heavy burden that you've been carrying, it's just really weighing down, okay? So let's get some clarity, all right? So we can get some details on your situation, okay, Sag? I have such a small table because I'm poor, but it's okay. I like my little table. All right, this is for Sagittarius, mid-October. One more time, and then we'll cut the deck and do it that way, okay? All right, so so this was the basis of your reading. We're going to, wow, Sag, look, Temperance. That's the card of Sagittarius. All right. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Went from all minor arcana to major arcana. You got another two of swords. So that's double confirmation on the two of swords. Let's see. All right, so let's start from the top, shall we? All right, so we said you're about to make you're trying to make a decision, okay? And you're trying to, you know, with the original Two of Wands is him holding the world in his hands. I feel like like I said, there are several avenues for you to take. With the Temperance card coming in to clarify, that's you trying to see if the bad outweighs the good or the good outweighs the bad in the decision you're going to make. Cause see, he's doing like this in the card. So this is you contemplating what avenue you want to go and trying to see where the good outweighs the bad, okay? And with the Queen of Swords, you know, crossing you, you know, it's somebody who could be dealing with someone who is either an air sign or have air in their chart, or it's somebody who's trying to persuade you. And clarifying, you have the Eight of Pentacles, okay? So this person's like, you know, we've gotten this far. We've already put in all this work. Like, we're already, you know, to the fruition. Even though, you know, we had this Tower moment, like, I feel like you know, I don't want to throw it away. Okay? And then, you know, like I said, the basis of this is the Tower. Okay, so I feel like with the Tower, you know, Sagittarius, you probably had a break from I'm getting that you had a break from somebody, because in the original Tower, you know, two people were falling out on opposite sides, so it's like they're not even landing in the same spot. So I feel like you had a break. And then clarifying is the Justice card. This is the card of Libra. Could have Libra in your chart, be dealing with the Libra, or just be Libra energy. But I feel like you could have possibly had a break from each other or from the situation, because, you know, you found out some sort of truth that was hidden. Okay? And then that's, you know, we talked about you are to the point of just dropping everything. It's getting too heavy for you to handle. Crossing you is the Judgment card, okay? So here's the deal. The Judgment is about an awakening, okay? And you just feel like, you know what? I feel like this isn't good for me. All of this burden that I'm carrying around, I think you want to end it and drop the burden, hence it being the 10, which is the end of a cycle, because you have, you know, decided to yourself that it's not good for you. Okay? And here you have another Two of Swords from another deck, so that's double confirmation that this is like major indecision, okay? So you remember I said this is keeping you up at night, it's giving you anxiety. You're literally, some of you are literally losing sleep over this, and it is because of indecision. Okay? Now, here we have the King of Swords. There we have the Queen of Swords. So that's a perfect pair, okay? It's not from the same deck, but it is, you know, the pair in the same reading. So with that being said, I feel like y'all have the type of soulmate energy, but y'all aren't on the same path. Does that make sense? You're on a different path. You want to go down a different path than this person. You want a change, a major one. And I feel like with the Fool card, you've already got one foot out the door. Now, person or situation or however it resonates, okay? Now, remember I told you you're just scared you put in all this work for nothing. You know what I mean? Because I feel like you really have worked hard on this situation or this person, and you probably give a lot to come as far as you did. But with the Page of Daggers coming in, this is the Page of Swords. You know, the Page of Swords is like a message, an actual message coming in, okay? It could be, you know, via text or, you know, social media, or however it's coming in for you. But this message that come in, I feel like it's going to be about something that's you know, definitely going to make you feel like you've worked hard for no reason. Now, you know, like I told you that they feel like you only see things from one side, you don't see things from their perspective, and I think they also feel like you just run away instead of facing your problems or facing this issue. You just keep trying to run away with the six of Swords. Now, clarifying the Moon card, we have the King of Cups. So I feel like I'm getting with the King of Cups clarifying the Moon card. This is you wanting to follow your heart. You're tired of arguing, you're tired of overthinking, you're tired of having always to defend yourself, you're tired of all the bickering, you're tired of this burden. You're like, you know what, I want to follow my heart. And with the Moon card, like, you may not know exactly where that'll lead you, okay, with the Fool and the Moon card, but you do want to follow your heart, okay? Now, the Two of Swords, we got clarifying the Page of Pentacles. So I'm thinking, well, not I'm thinking, but what I'm getting is what's really leading you to indecision, okay, is not the persuasion, is not, you know, I feel like it's because with the Page of Pentacles, you feel like, but there's so much more left to learn about each other or about the situation. Okay, because the Page of Pentacles is about learning or further education. And for a select few of you, some of you are thinking about going away to school and you just don't know if you should do that or not. But that's only for like a very select few of you. But I feel like this is Spirit saying You know, remember how I told you when I first laid down the basis, I said, you feel like there's still something that you can do to fix this situation. It's in the back of your mind, okay, and that's what's keeping you up at night, and that's what the Page of Pentacles coming in as well. This is you saying, but you know, we can still like learn from this situation and move on, but at the same time, I don't feel like this burden is good enough for you. So you're just caught between a rock and a hard place right now. Alright? So, I'll tell you what, let's I want to get an outcome card from the Sagittarius. Sorry, that wasn't. Let me get one more card, please. The Star. Okay. So, I wanted to pull one more card out for you guys, and it was the Star. Okay, let me explain how that's how that affects you severely. Okay, so you have the Tower card right here. The card that comes directly after the Tower card is the Star card. So this means you've really taken a hit and it's messed you up bad. And so the Star comes afterward to give you your blessing. So your blessing is coming. Okay? Alright, let's get some angel guidance from the Sagittarius. One more card from Sagittarius, please. Okay. So the first card we got was Ask. It says, ask us to help you in this situation and we will immediately go to work on your behalf. We're governed by many universal laws, and among them is the free will that allows you to make your own choices and decisions. So we patiently await your request. So once again, a card about decisions. Okay. So, you know, Sagittarius, you are the card of temperance. It's the good and the bad. So I feel like when you make decisions, for a lot of you, you base them on where the good outweighs the bad, okay? So if you want to follow your heart, just take this as a sign that you should follow your heart, okay? And to some people, that's a lot easier said than done, but I understand. But your other card is Steady Progress. We acknowledge you for the progress you've made in remembering love in your daily activities. We can clearly see the contribution you're making to the world through your thoughts, feelings, and actions of love. So, you know, that's where the Seven of Pentacles comes in as well. Like you've been working hard to stay on a steady path. Okay? And with the Judgment card here, I feel like, you know, with this, you've just recently experienced like the thoughts and feelings of this situation being too burdensome for you, that's not good for you. And that's what your Judgment card is here. And maybe face what you're trying to deal with, and don't keep trying to run away, okay? Because the other person is looking at it like you only try to see things from your perspective, and when it comes time for them to give their perspective, you just run away. Alright, so I'm going to stop it there, Sagittarius. Thank you so much for allowing me to give you your mid-October general reading. Sure to like my video, give it a thumbs up, and subscribe to my channel. I love you guys, and I hope you have a wonderful week. Bye.